Hello again. Are you ready for more Hanukkah fun?
Yeah, day 3 of Hanukkah.
Yes. As you can see, we're in the kitchen.
Yes.
So we'll be cooking today.
We are. This is not going to be the only cooking video for Hanukkah, but this is the one that I'm very excited for.
This is a classic. This is a tried and true recipe from my father. Yes. So, we call them potato pancakes because we're not Jewish. They are actually called Latkes.
Yes.
This may not be a fully traditional latke recipe. This is my dad's Polish father's potato pancake recipe, direct from Poland. Before we begin, as it is the third day of Hanukkah, we need to
light our candle.
Add a candle to our candle menorah.
Yay!
Lighter for you, menorah for me. All right, and now we have 3 candles in our candle menorah, and we have supplies. Potato pancakes are pretty easy to make. Potatoes. Seasoning. We will need most likely 1 egg and a spoonful to 2 of flour. So it's honestly really simple. First thing, determine the number of potatoes you will be making. We are making potatoes for 3 grown adults who have not eaten yet, really.
No, I've had coffee and a Hot Pocket.
Why? It'd be easier to starve. So how many potatoes do we want? That's a biggin. That's a biggin potato.
I think that'd be good.
All right, I pulled them out until it felt right.
And we're gonna wash our potatoes.
Sure, I guess.
She doesn't wash her potatoes, apparently. We've gone over this before. Weird.
You ate dirt as a child. You didn't die then.
I did not eat dirt as a child.
I'm sorry you didn't have a childhood.
No, I did. We've gone over this. Not new information.
All right, are you peeling or am I peeling? Wait, do I have to wash them before I peel them, or can I wash them after I peel them?
We can wash after.
Okay, then I'm gonna peel them. She walked away. Whatever. Peeling potatoes was literally my one kitchen task as a child. Like, age of 6, my mom taught me how to use a potato peeler. And she would go, all right, we're making dinner, get in here, and then I would peel potatoes. I honestly can't remember if my brother did jack all anything. They're just flinging on the floor right now. Try that one more time. I should peel where you guys can see me though. We have 2 peelers. I am a potato peeling master. Aside from the fact that I'm flinging all over your kitchen.
It's fine, the cats will sniff them. Salted with potato peels.
I'm a lot faster. I never said I was very tiny.
You pulling a peel right in between my peeler.
What can I say? I'm a talented potato peeler. Bucket of potato. And we now have to wash them because Katie's like a health freak.
Health freak?
It's dirt! Okay. So then we have to shred all the potatoes. I shred them with the big size because I like texture in my potato pancakes.
Same.
There are recipes, a lot of the German potato pancake recipes like almost zest them and then they add them to like an actual pancake mix.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that that's like supposedly a legitimate food, and I've had it before and it's not bad, but don't call yourself a potato pancake.
It's so cheesy. So this is staple.
Okay.
No boo-boos on my lunch.
Oh no, what we're gonna do now is obviously we have to. Oh, I was gonna say speed contest. Please watch the video. I have like half of a potato left. You are such a worry wart.
Yes.
I've never shredded myself before.
You make it running?
Yeah, you have to squeeze out water out there.
You want to get a bowl? talking. Being assaulted.
I waited until you were done.
That was very nice.
You're welcome. What you do is you pick up a small handful
Oh yeah.
of shredded potato and then squeeze as hard as physically possible.
Mm-hmm.
The less moisture you have, the crispier your potato pancake will be. Okay, so you're looking for like medium to medium high heat. You need it to crisp quickly, but not so quickly that it burns before it cooks the inside. So potato pancakes are very thin, like thinner than a pancake, not as thin as a crepe. Front left. I don't know why I can't figure this out, honestly. There we go. We're going to start at a true medium and see how it goes, because it's not my regular pan, because these are Katie's pans in Katie's kitchen. So, easy steps so far. Locate potato, peel potato, shred potato, squeeze as much moisture as you can out of the potato. Now, you need to make sure that you season before you add any egg or flour, because we're using powdery seasoning, so it's going to affect the water mixture. So, technically I was supposed to bring an onion over and I totally forgot, but you can shred in an onion, any root vegetables you want, parsnip, rutabaga.
Ooh, a parsnip would be good.
You could do even sweet potato, carrot. Like, you can make this way healthier than this currently is.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that there's no such thing as too much garlic. My dad taught me that.
You measure it with your heart.
You measure it with your head and then you go a little further. And then some onion powder. Gotta compensate for the lack of onion and butter.
So
Oh!
went backwards.
I did. That's okay. It's just going to be nice and seasoned then. And then black pepper is in every recipe kind of seasoning for me. Like if it's savory cooking, it could benefit from black pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to start with that. This is one of those things you have to mix with your hands, so suffer, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so now we've mixed it in. We've got all the seasoning we could ever want.
Mm-hmm.
We need to add the egg, and then the flour is in comparison to the egg. The egg obviously acts as a natural binder. Katie, my hand's gross. Look at her crack an egg. She can do it perfectly, unlike me with baby hands. We may need 2 eggs just for the sheer amount of potato we have. I think we're going to need 2. This is a lot of potato, a little more than I was expecting, I guess. Yeah, I'd say 1 more egg.
Mm-hmm.
And then unfortunately, most of this is not by recipe, it is by eyeball, as all good old-timey recipes are. So you do it until...
It feels right.
Yeah, so it's... I can describe it.
Yeah.
So you mix in the egg, and you mix in the egg until all of the pieces that you just so nicely separated and seasoned start sticking back together.
Okay.
So you want it to stick together. The egg is the only thing holding this potato together, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's good. Obviously, if you add too much egg, then it's going to be like a weird breakfast hash brown with like scrambled egg mixed in. But this looks about right. You can see it's sticking together and falling off in chunks instead of shreds.
Yeah.
Then we're going to get a spoon, and we're going to slowly spoon in flour until it's no longer wet. It should feel damp, but it shouldn't feel like your hand is wet. So, sprinkle in first. Wait.
I am sous chef today.
You're always sous chef.
Sous chef Katie.
You were sous chef with baby hands too.
I was. The only time I was not sous chef is when we are competing.
We can't help each other when we compete, you know.
We do
Another
anyway.
flour. Or I know what your baby croissants were. They were something. They were technically edible on the butt ends. They just weren't good, even on the butts. My croissant butts, great. I'd say probably 1, maybe 2 more. Let's start at 1. I think that might be it. That was a pretty good helping spoonful. Yeah, that's it. So it feels almost tacky, because like it's got moisture to it, but it feels like when you put it on, like it feels kind of, Jesus Christ, it feels kind of tacky.
Yeah.
So Now we have had our pan heating for the last couple minutes. We're gonna add some butter. You gotta melt the butter all the way down. And then we will show you how to make them.
Do you want to use the whole thing?
Oh yeah, this is for leftovers.
Croissant butter.
Hand smushed.
Hand smushed croissant butter. Cause I'm classy.
All right, melting some butter. If she can get it out.
Oh, it's still wrapped.
Yep.
I'm
It's
a
almost like a
genius.
small thing in a large piece of plastic wrap.
Well, it was bigger, and I've been using it. My hands were clean.
I believe you. Sure.
I love
Butter is the correct cooking fat.
It's the only proper cooking fat.
Bacon grease.
Okay. And if we're going vegan, what's your favorite cooking fat that's vegan?
Olive oil.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're gonna have to get some vegan egg whites in here.
Yeah, or
But other than that, honestly, it's really easy and it's a majority vegetable mix. I mean, what else can you use
As a
as a
thickener?
thickener?
Chickpea water.
Apparently chickpea water.
Chickpea water is a good egg substitute.
That looks pretty crisp.
Yeah.
The butter is
We're
fully melted.
foamy.
So what we're gonna do is like that.
Okay.
And then you drop it in. And then you have to flatten it out. You want it to be together. You don't want to like lose little bits, but like it needs to be nice and flat and crisp. So we'll see how this goes in a non-stick pan because we normally do it in like one of our shitty old pans.
Yeah.
Or in one of our steel pans.
Stainless steel.
That's it, stainless steel. Yeah, you need a plate. Let me put these seasonings away. Definitely we're gonna need that butter.
Yeah.
Potatoes love to absorb butter.
Oh yeah.
So this is our sacrificial potato pancake.
Yeah.
There's
This
always
is
a
a
sacrifice. How long it's gonna take? Is the pan hot enough? I think it is because it started sizzling as soon as it went in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna leave it for like a minute or two. When the very little edge bits start getting crispy and you can see it kind of come through, flip it. Oh. And obviously, the nice thing about this is because you're cooking it as a batter almost. If the potato pancake starts falling apart, you can add more egg. If it seems really wet and it's spitting a lot of liquid at you, you can squeeze it again. You can add more flour.
Mm-hmm.
If you make a taster and then it doesn't taste good enough, you can add seasoning at any point. Which is also great because if you have someone that dislikes certain seasonings,
The first couple you can leave plain.
yes, or if you are making it for picky eaters and
Or
you want to
someone
add
diet.
some root vegetables, you can add them later on. So like you can use half the batter for regular and then you could add in all of the other things that you want and enjoy potato pancakes to your liking.
Yeah.
Okay, you see how that's getting crisp right there on the edge, right there, all along? It's getting nice and brown. We should be ready.
Ooh, that's holding together nice too.
Yes, which means we did our ratio correctly. All right, so we are learning about this oven right now.
It
The
cooks in.
middle is a lot hotter, so we want this guy in the middle. And luckily, it's not like a burger where you can't flip it X number of times before it gets weird. Like you can just flip it back and forth as many times as you want.
Yeah. And since we kind of got to figure out how this is going, you want to multi-pan this?
Apparently, we're gonna multi-pan this.
Why not?
I don't know why not. Whatever. Because it's looking crispy. Again, you can see the edge bits. That's why you want it nice and thin, so you can see the edge bits. Okay. See there. So we needed it right in the middle. So what's gonna have to happen is we're going to put in more than one. And then when you flip them, you're gonna have to do a complete reversal flip. So the outside edge, which will be paler, comes to the middle. Obviously, everyone's oven and everyone's pans are different.
Yes.
So you want them golden and crispy. That's literally just the rule.
Yeah.
Like it needs to be gold and crispy before it comes out of the pan.
Just delicious potato.
And that's it. This is a very, very easy recipe, but it feels to me, and I think it may be the nostalgia of eating this growing up, but it feels like a very homey recipe that like your grandparents would make for you. Which like my grandpa used to make these and we would make homemade sausages at Christmas. So
I don't doubt for a lot of people, potato-based dishes are quite homey feeling.
yeah. Like my mom grew up in a household where they ate nothing but steak and potatoes. Like my grandpa was a steak and potato or nothing kind of guy. So like for her, boiled potatoes is really the taste of like childhood. So you just have to watch. You don't want them to get too crispy, obviously. Come on, buddy. See, now you're... Jack. Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay. Camera. Crisp all the way around. Every single bit should be crispy. We're going to pop that out. And now we're going to try and add more than one at a time. Yeah, because this is a very slow process otherwise. Your butter is going to get incredibly dark. Just let it happen.
It's delicious.
It's part of the process. Oh no, it gets like past brown. It's like dark brown black, but it's okay. Like butter doesn't have like a burnt flavor. You're fine.
Yeah.
Again, make sure they're nice and flat and even. You want them to cook evenly. And then I think we're just gonna speed through this because I can only say that so many times.
Yeah. So we're gonna Gonzalez our way through.
We'll see you in like a half an hour, real time. Like 5 minutes camera time. I never said it was healthy. I said it was nostalgic. I think we're gonna have trouble getting them crisp in the nonstick pan. Because the crispness almost comes from having to like scrape it off the bottom, and you can't do that in nonstick pans. So, we'll see. It may just be warm, irregular shaped potatoes. Oh my god. Alright, I hate nonstick pans. We've already discussed this, but boy do I. There, that's almost pretending to be crispy. This guy's just turned into a little monster. You are on one stepchild. Alright, well this one is smoking, so I guess I'm just gonna double cook everything myself. Katie's in here. And if someone's about to ask if this is gonna go well, the answer is probably no, but here I am. Like it is smoking in here. And they're the palest little damsels. Ooh, smoky. Well, you left your pan on medium high, unattended. Sorry, I had to dump footage. Well, I know, but I didn't notice until it was smoking. I didn't put any butter on it. No, I know, but it was smoking without butter. Oh, fine. Which is why I added the butter. But it's too late. It's just too hot. Oh, well, it's not hot enough. It's like, look at those pale little bitches.
I'm sorry, friend.
Don't touch me right now. I'm working with hot things. No, it's not the time. Can you stop eating the crispy bits? It would just depend on the lot.
Yeah, my family's Southern, so our form of potato is hash or mash.
Oh no, I love all forms of potato besides potato and stew. That's wrong. Stew's gross. It tastes like carrots. Butter is the answer.
No, you're right. Butter's always
We're never gonna finish this. It's gonna take 7 million years. Honestly, I feel like we could probably cut most of this once we get a good damn crisp. Alright, you just watched us cook them and now you're gonna watch us eat them.
I'm excited.
The goal of a potato pancake is thin and crisp. And I think we accomplished that goal.
Yes.
So, to eat potato pancakes, you can do it 3 ways that I find acceptable. 1, plain, just enjoy potato. 2, sour cream. It's nice because it's cold and it adds like a creaminess and it kind of cuts back on the grease. 3. This can be contested. Applesauce. I like it. I don't do cinnamon applesauce. It's weird. Room temperature or cold, both acceptable. I don't know. It's like cheddar cheese on apple pie. Everyone says it's like this weird, great combination. It's like that.
Yeah, that's savory.
Savory, sweet, something, something. So, let's plate them up.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Well, I want a little bit of applesauce. Oh my gosh. Well, I want to try it the way you like it. I've never
I like it both ways. All right, first bite together. We got the crispness down.
Yeah.
I think they turned out pretty good. So, this is one of the easiest recipes you could ever make, and it will soon be a fan favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Enjoy some latkes in this wonderful tide of Hanukkah, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
I don't think I want to watch us eat all of this. It's not like we're doing anything funny.